everyone, and welcome to my brand new series called Working Alone, where I take you along with me as an introvert slash self-employed artist and show you what a day in my life looks like. Firstly, today I had to finish off January snail mail. I did complete it all in the last vlog, but a few orders came in very last minute on the very last day of January, so I spent my morning finishing off those ready to get posted and out. And once those are sent off, I can happily confirm that January's mail is done, and in today's vlog we will be moving on to February's mail, but that'll come later on in the video where I'll show you my illustration process for my sticker sheets. All done now, which finally marks the end of the January snail mail. If you followed along from my other vlogs, you would know that this took a long time. I'd be pleased to know that we will be moving on to February snail mail today. So I've got the envelopes here, and I'm gonna go to the local village to post them in a sec. And I'm also gonna go and have my nails done while I'm out. Obviously that's not something I always do in my daily and weekly routine. If you also work alone and do this kind of a job, you would know that sometimes you can go days and days without leaving the house. I know I usually go out for my runs, but even when I do that, I'm out alone and then I'm straight back into the house again. Getting my nails done will be a nice little break in my routine. Let's go and do it. Today was a quieter day than normal. I've had a really bad cold for the past few days, so this was kind of my first day properly easing myself back into work. It's also a bit of a slower period before I start making February snail mail, which is always a really busy task and quite full on. I actually really enjoy working alone. I'm quite introverted, so it's where I feel the most comfortable, and is when I do my best creative work as well. I just really like being able to move slowly and to just really focus and get on with things. And my cat does keep me company most of the day, which I always appreciate. Even though I really love being at home, I do try to make sure I go out during the week because I know it's good for me mentally. So as you would have seen earlier, today I popped out to get my nails done, which felt like a really nice way to break up the day. The theme for February snail mail is going to be pastel goldfish. I've actually had this idea tucked away for a few months because I wasn't quite sure where to take it or what to illustrate for the sticker sheet, but designing last month's theme really inspired me to be more ambitious with my colour palette. I also found that sticking to a set palette has made such a difference to my work stylistically. Recently I've started including the colours I use for each sticker sheet directly into the design itself. This is usually as little peel and stick circles. I just think it works really well. They're genuinely useful stickers for my club members. It's also a little cheat because it helps me while I'm drawing because I can easily click each colour and switch between them seamlessly. I've been running my mail club since September 2025, which means this is actually my 6th month, which is crazy. It's gone so fast. It's been such an incredible journey. I started with 5 members in September, but now there are 160, and it feels really surreal, but it has been such a blessing. I love viewing the mail club as one big creative project each month because I do have to go in and choose a theme. I source the envelopes because I like to change the envelope colour every month to match the colour palette or the theme of the month. And then obviously illustrating the designs and planning all the little components that go inside the mail is like a project in itself. It's really pushed me creatively in ways I didn't expect. I'm illustrating things that I've never drawn before and probably would have never thought of drawing before, such as goldfish, ironically, but the challenge has been really rewarding. Another surprising benefit to doing this has been that it's forced me to make time and sit down to draw regularly. And if you yourself run a creative business, you'll understand how hard it can be because your time can so easily disappear into packing orders, updating your website, answering emails, and all of the other behind the scenes sort of admin tasks go into running a business. So drawing a lot more than I used to has been really nice as well. A lot of my colour palette inspiration actually comes from Pinterest, and if I'm feeling really stuck for the theme of the month, I usually create a mood board with all of the colours and reference photos I'd like to use for the theme of the month to help me really visualise the final design. I don't always feel the need to do this, but is a really helpful tool to use when I'm feeling that creative block. After sitting with this month's theme for a long time, I'm honestly just really pleased with how this sticker sheet turned out, and I hope you like it as well. Here is the finished sticker sheet, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I really like the colours and the illustrations as well. I'll show you the final product in next week's video because that is when we will be starting to create all 160 sticker sheets for the Snail Mail Club. So stay tuned for that. And I'd like to thank you again for watching my videos. It really does mean a lot to me, and if you could leave it a like, that does really help me out a lot too. And if you're new here, I post videos every single Sunday at 10 AM and I'd love to see you in the next one.